We like to talk about Bible prophecy for a few minutes on Sunday mornings because we know we're living in the last days, and there's about 500 prophecies that have yet to be fulfilled. We try not to be sensational. We try really hard not to fall into that camp. We don't see prophecy in every earthquake or moon phase, and we reference our comments with noteworthy, trustworthy news sources. That doesn't mean they're always correct, but it's not fake news. I mean, these are folks that are doing their best. We also try to be careful to point out we're not claiming that any of these trends are the fulfillment of prophecy. They're the things that resonate with the Bible's yet to be fulfilled last days prophecies. They're the things you would expect to be happening from reading the Bible. In the yet future Great Tribulation, there comes a point at which the governments of the world, and the Antichrist in particular, are going to be able to control all buying and selling by consumers. Students of Bible prophecy have long argued that there will be a global cashless economy. It once seemed completely far-fetched, but it doesn't anymore. And in fact, banks and nations are moving in that direction pretty rapidly. I was sent this article this week. Central banks are contemplating a world without cash. Let me read some excerpts and let you know where it's coming from. As apps and payment cards become more popular, officials at central banks are considering how and whether to create a digital form of cash. The way we pay for things is changing quickly. Tech companies like Apple, China's Ant Financial, Sweden's Swish, and Kenya's M-Pesa are rapidly changing the game for mobile phone payments. As money gets swept up by tech innovation, government authorities are taking a closer look at old-fashioned notes and coins. More than a dozen countries are either researching, piloting, or like China, have ongoing work in place for central bank digital currency. Physical cash, meanwhile, offers the highest degree of anonymity. If governments issue digital currencies with tracking features, the public loses the protection and freedom that comes with anonymous transactions. And yet this is exactly the direction that everybody is moving in. And you can understand, and we're not saying this particular movement is the fulfillment of the prophecy, but when you read in the Bible that there will be a global cashless economy and that you won't be able to participate unless they flip a switch because you have the mark of the beast, you can understand how that's possible in a way that it wasn't possible or even conceivable even a decade ago. This move towards cashless global commerce is exactly what you'd expect from reading the Bible. And so if people tell you that the Bible is not a futurist literal book, don't believe them. It is. Jesus promised that he'd return and rapture the church. He'll resurrect the dead in Christ first and then translate all the living believers and catch us all the way to heaven. That's going to happen before the tribulation. And in fact, it could happen at any moment. It is imminent. Are you ready for the rapture? If not, get ready. Stay ready. Keep looking up. Ready or not? Jesus is coming. Amen.